And what are the economic implementations of third language learning? Economy of Bangladesh is based on 3 R's. We all know that. One is like ready-made garments, second one is rice, and third one is remittance. Still, we are struggling to get a quality remittance. Research demonstrates concrete financial benefits of multilingualism. In various international contexts, bilingual workers earn 3.6 to 6.6 more than monolingual peers. Bangladesh's 170 million population represent enormous untapped potential for monetizing language skill. Third language proficiency directly addresses Bangladesh's employment crisis by creating globally competitive human capital. As the country transitions from labor-intensive to skill-based economy, multilingual workers became essential for accessing international markets, foreign investment, and technology transfers. Almost we have 10 million people outside of Bangladesh. The amount of money they send and the remittance we receive is not enough. Whereas we could get 3 to 4 times more remittance if we could only learn a third language based on the particular market demands. Currently, 92% of Bangladeshi migrants work in Asia with only 5% in Europe. Strategic third language education, particularly European language like German, French, Spanish, could increase European migration from 5 to 25% within a decade, significantly boosting remittance flow and reducing dependence on Middle Eastern markets. So, even if you know only German, this language proficiency alone opens access to Europe's largest economy and key trading partnership, as German remains the primary trading partner for most of the European countries. So following Tariq Rahman's third language learning would be embedded from primary levels with dedicated examination marks, ensuring systematic skill development rather than superficial exposure. So there are a lot of economic sectors benefits like garments and manufacturing. Buyer can direct communicate with the European buyers, IT service, access to German, French, and Spanish speakers market, tourism, education, and training. So strategic third language education positions Bangladesh to capture high-value service exports, reduce brain drain through domestic opportunities, and transform its demographic dividend into genuine economic advantage through skilled multilingual workforce development. The BNP's third language policy represents not merely educational reform, but economic transformation strategy, converting Bangladesh's human capital into globally competitive assets while fostering inclusive social development through democratized linguistic access. Now, I have a bad news for Oshim Bhai. Oshim Bhai said this morning that there are 2 universities in Bangladesh having world ranking between 1 and 500. But this morning, I have a very heavy heart to see a news where it says that no university in Bangladesh has ranked in between 1 and 500 in world ranking. World Bank, no, this is the today's news, and ranking is always changing, like you know. And the second one is World Bank says our 11th grade student standards are equivalent to the 7th grade in international standards. Singapore considered our undergrad standard as the same of their foundation course. And the last one is Bangladeshi MBBS, the medical study, doesn't get the approval from World Federation of Medical Education, WFME. I want to say something that I'm always very punctual, but today I was late. You know why I'm late? Because I have some vision problem, so I have my new spectacles. So if you really want to reform your education system, you need a very good spectacle that through that lens, you can see every bit of the problems. And I think like BNP is working for educational reformation and which will be completely beneficial for our future generation. So let's hope for the best. Thank you.